What's up, you guys? Stewie G at it again. This time I'm bringing to you guys 5 tips and tricks that will definitely have an impact on your matches in FragPunk. If you are a beginner, it will definitely help you understand the game Lancers a little bit better, but if you are an intermediate player, it will help you understand better what you already know and build a solid foundation from where you can have fun as well as level up your gameplay even further. Ready? Let's get right into it. Number one tip that I have for you guys is play the game. Before you hop into ranked games, make sure that you play enough standard games. Why do I say that? FragPunk has a decent amount of maps as well as lancers, so make sure that you are familiar with all of them. You need to know the maps, where the enemies can pick you from, how can they rotate, are there elements that you can interact with on the map, and so on, as well as playing lancers. I get it, I really do. You get stuck on Kismet's kit and all the way she's dressed and how she looks and all that, but then you get into a game, someone picks her up faster than you, and there you are, a Kismet player with no other option in the bag. So make sure that you have at least, I don't know, I'll say 3 lancers that you know how to play with. That's it for tip number 1. Tip number 2 is the gunplay. There is a solid number of guns present here in FragPunk. You have your shotguns, your SMGs, rifles, and so on. Maybe some of y'all are coming from different shooter games, and that said, you need to get a feel for the guns. Just like with the Lancers, go out there, try them all, see how the gun feels, especially that in FragPunk, you don't buy a gun. You have 2 uses per category. If you die, you lose one of your use, and if you live, you keep it. And that for me was a huge yes for the creativity plus the recoil. I'm not gonna compare it to other games because comparison is a thief of joy, dropping some knowledge over here, but I love the recoil. It's not completely straight, but not completely off, you know what I mean? And getting a feel for the gunplay will definitely help you overall. Now, getting on and moving forward to tip number 3. Subscribe, like the video, and drop a comment. No, really, if you really want to grow into this game and get better, you have to follow me. We're gonna create an awesome community, not me, we, and I have lots of ideas to implement that will help you guys as well in games as in your life, so thank you for subscribing to the channel. Now, let's get on and move it to tip number 3, smash it, but don't rush it. Hey, I like my rhymes, okay? I make music, so don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Funny, right? I know that sometimes you have that, oh, let's win this hype in your chest, but yo, chill, okay, my guy? You don't have to rush things. Be tactical. You see that thing on a minimap? That round white and gray thingy around you? Those are your footsteps, and they are very clear and crispy in this game. Take it slow, take a walk in the park, and you can still smash him, boy. I cannot stress it enough how many players I've seen die sprinting instead of walking. It's a tactical game, not a sports marathon, so be careful about it, okay? Moving on to tip number 4, shard points and shard cards. This concept might seem weird to you in the beginning. For me, honestly, I kinda had something like this in mind a while ago, so it was easy for me to understand. What are those? How do you use them? How do you buy them? No worries, Papa Stewie's got you, my boy. So, the match currency that we have, shard points, are gained by getting kills, assists, planning the converter, using your detecting abilities, and so on. Every round you do all of those mentioned above, so you gain around 2 shard points, I think. A shard card needs shard points to be activated, and every shard card takes between 1 and 5 shard points to be activated. I hope I'm not mistaken, but I think it's between 1 and 5. Shard cards are passive or active, meaning they can activate by themselves when the round starts or when certain conditions are met, or you activate them directly by pressing a button like this card right here, which is Dimensional Travel, where you press your assigned button. For me it's Z, and you can switch between dimensions. Of course, there are other cards that do different things, and you as well activate them by pressing that assign button. And here we are at last, tip number 5. For some people it's gonna be a little weird, but I know there are a group of people who will love this tip, and that is to be positive. And I say that with all my heart, and I hope that this video will make it so far that this tip will reach a lot of people, because I see a lot of toxicity, and of course I get mad sometimes myself, but I don't go out calling people names or bullying them in game and chat or with my mic because they made a mistake in the game. And yeah, no, be positive. Everybody can make mistakes. The most important thing is that you learn from them, because that's how you will enjoy your gaming session even more, as well as improve your gameplay overall. For me, honestly, it applies to every game I play, and it even translates in real life. So be positive out there and watch the magic begin to happen. Well, that's 5 tips that I have for you guys this time around. Thank you if you stick to the end of this video. Let me know in the comments which tip you find helpful. Do you want to make a detailed video with gameplay around one of the tips, or just, I don't know, let me know your thoughts in the comment. Subscribe to the channel so you can be tuned with tips and gameplay, and next video I'm gonna talk about lancers and shard cards especially. Thank you guys for watching. Stewie G out.